Today I'm at Autosport Designs in Huntington Station, New York to check out a Porsche 911 Turbo S with an MSRP of over $243,000. This car is in a very special and rare blue color called PTS Arrow Blue, so let's check it out. So here it is, the 2019 Porsche 911 Turbo S in paint to sample arrow blue. Now the first thing you notice on this car is that it has loads of carbon fiber, and most notably the wheels are made of carbon fiber, which is an option that costs north of $15,000. So it's very expensive and very uncommon, but they look so good. You also have carbon on the mirrors and this window triangle here, as well as surrounding this air intake, and there's also more carbon fiber on the interior of the car, which we'll be checking out shortly. Every 911 Turbo has the twin turbocharged 3.8 liter flat six engine that's mounted over the rear wheels. The Turbo model makes 540 horsepower, and the Turbo S model, as seen here, produces 580 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, and that power is sent to all four wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch PDK automatic transmission. It can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds, 0 to 100 in 6.3 seconds, all the way up to a top speed of 205 miles per hour. And being that it makes 580 horsepower, the Turbo S is second only to the 700 horsepower rear-wheel drive 911 GT Tour S in terms of maximum engine output. This car starts at around $190,000, and it comes standard with Porsche's third generation ceramic composite brake system, which is optional on the non-S Turbo. The Turbo S is very obviously a sports car, but what I love about it is how understated it is compared to the GT3, GT3 RS, and GT2 RS. It doesn't have a massive rear wing at the back, nor does it have extra large air intakes on the front grille, but it still looks very sporty and gorgeous. Paint to sample arrow blue is a quite rare color, and it's extremely similar to Porsche's Voodoo Blue that's been seen on the GT2 RS, and to be honest, I have a hard time telling the difference between the two, but Arrow does look just a bit different than Voodoo. It's kind of hard to truly see this color because the sunshine is so harsh, but this really is a gorgeous shade of blue. I can't even begin to tell you just how rare these carbon fiber wheels are on this car. If anything, they're more likely to be seen on the 911 Turbo S exclusive series, Coupe and Cabriolet. They made 500 coupes and just 200 cabriolets, but these wheels are very uncommon on the regular Turbo S. But look how good they look, especially with the other carbon fiber parts like around the air intake here and this gorgeous blue paint. This really is a gorgeous specification. You've got a quad exhaust with black chrome exhaust tips, and you've got black badges for Porsche 911 Turbo S at the back. The 992 generation 911 Turbo S saw a power increase all the way to 640 horsepower, which is a lot of horsepower, even more than the Lamborghini Huracan Evo has. But at 580 horsepower, the 2019 Turbo S is still plenty powerful. So now that we took a look at the outside, let's hop in and take a look at the interior. So you'll notice right off the bat there's tons of black leather in this interior, on the doors, on the steering wheel, the seats, the center console. There's virtually no Alcantara to be found, but there is a lot of carbon fiber trim. So you've got illuminated Turbo S carbon fiber door sills. You've also got carbon fiber trim on the door, and this car is equipped with the optional Burmester high-end surround sound system. You've got switches here to pop the front trunk or access your engine. You've got carbon fiber on the bottom and on the top of the steering wheel. You've got carbon fiber trim on the dashboard, and that carries to the passenger side as well. And this is actually how you access your cup holders. So you just push this, that goes down, and then you pop out your cup holders. You've got a clock on the dash, your infotainment screen right here, your gear lever, some climate control and infotainment system buttons, and over here you've got some general car buttons for suspension, traction control, to open or close the sunroof, eco start stop, your front axle lift system, and more. You also have your hazard lights button and to lock the car. Now the seats are just black leather with perforations in the middle. There's no contrast stitching or anything like that, and these are the 18-way comfort seats, which are very comfortable, and you do have the Porsche crest embossed on the headrest. And this car technically has a 2+2 seating configuration. This here is the key. It's the same key for all Porsche 911s. It's just black with your front trunk button and to lock and unlock the car. And you can even get your key paint matched to the exterior color of your car, but I believe that's around a $500 option. On the steering wheel, you've got your drive selector switch, so you can change from normal to Sport Plus to individual, and it shows you those changes on the digital screen in the instrument cluster. So here is normal, Sport Plus, and individual. Now taking a look at the instrument cluster itself, you've got the tachometer in the center, the speedometer to the left of that, and your oil gauge to the left of that, and to the right of the digital screen you've got your gas gauge. And what's cool about this digital screen here is that you can change the display with this right here. So you just scroll up or down to show phone, audio, vehicle, ACC, performance, G-force, torque split, TPMS, navigation, and it pulls up a navigation map. And this here controls the infotainment system. So you can increase volume, decrease volume. You could also answer or hang up a phone call and stuff like that. Now this car is equipped with a sunroof, so you can open the shade just like that. And you could shut it as well. Taking a quick look at the infotainment system, if we go to tuner, shows you the radio. If you go to media, you can connect your phone via Bluetooth to the car to play your music and to make and receive phone calls under the phone page. You can also go to source, navigation, car, and back home. So considering Porsche has just released the 992 generation 911 Turbo and Turbo S, the interior is updated as compared to this, the 991 generation. So you'll find a larger, more rectangular touchscreen infotainment screen in the center as opposed to this square one that's quite small and right here. So the interior is quite different in the 992 generation. They updated it. They made it look more modern and easier to use, although the infotainment system in this car is still very easy and simple to use. You can extend and retract the rear spoiler with the click of a button. So right now I'm going to extend it and you see it raising there. So you just press and hold the button and then you press and hold to retract it. So that's the 2019 Porsche 911 Turbo S Coupe in paint to sample Arrow Blue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.